Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. This is Bobby Allison, and I'm here with Lulu Dog. And I'm here to talk about the rising gas prices. I paid more today. I don't know about you, but I know it can seem scary. So prices are rising, but don't panic. All right. So there's things that we can do, to get through this. We've been through this before, and I think the national average on gas today is like $3. Let me look at. I'll take a look at my notes here real quick. Yeah, and so, but before we're not going to let the stress get to us because we're going to have a plan. And when we put a plan together, then this reduces the stress. It helps to reduce a lot of uncertainty. Things don't always work out the way that we want them to, but we need to have a plan, maybe plan A and plan B. Sometimes we do. But then we can push forward and we can, not spend more than we have to, okay? So that's a very big thing. So I think, batching your errands together is a great way to help to cut back on your gas. Okay, so instead of making the 4 trips to the grocery store, let's cut them down a little bit. The other thing, I'm notorious for going too many times a week because I always forget stuff. The other thing that's really important, and that is tire pressure. So having the right tire pressure actually really helps to save gasoline for you, and but also doing your regular maintenance to your car. All of that helps to save gasoline, oil changes, those types of things. But these are things you can do right away just by checking the air in your tires. That can help conserve more gasoline and you get you better gas mileage. So that's a great way to do things. Now, as we move forward, one of the other things is using those gas apps. I use them, to see where the cheap gas is. So, but I always use this rule of thumb. Yes, I do. I always use this rule of thumb, and if it's more than 5 miles away, I'm probably going to use my savings up just driving to get there. So I try to find the gas station with the lowest prices on my normal routes. But if it's only right, check it out. If you live in a high density area where there's a lot of gas stations, it's well worth it because, like around where I live, it fluctuates a lot. I saw everything from $2.45 to $3 today. So I had to pick something in between because of the schedule that I was on. So that being said, these are a few little tips you can use in order to help save yourself some money on these spiking gas prices. Now, in about 2 to 3 weeks, we're really going to see some increases in our grocery prices. Another reason not to panic, we can do things about that as well. If you can, if you're capable of doing so, now getting out and buying extra at the prices that are there right now for your pantry, as I like to put it. Those are your rice and your beans and those things. Yeah, Lou, you're not going to look at the camera for us, and she's camera shy. And so you want to be working on your pantry, and I think one of the other things that's really great is generic. There are a lot of generic products, Kroger brand and Food Lion brand, and whatever the stores are. That's what I have here, or even at the Walmart Supercenter or the neighborhood store. That's another one that's around here. So there's plenty of them. In the big cities around the country, there are different types of grocery stores. But going with the generic brand, you can get just as good a quality if you just got to kind of look for them, and they can be a great savings over time. So, and now it's time, I never was like a coupon person and all that, but in these times, we really do need to go, or we really need to do everything we can in order to try to conserve money and save. So that really does help a lot. It is important that we don't panic. We've got this. Everything's going to be okay. I think if we stay prepared and we stay focused, we can all get through this. And I wish everybody the best in these difficult times. I want you to remember that taking time to just stop and breathe, take some breaths every now and then and also try to avoid watching a lot of news, huh, Lou? Lou watches way too much news, and so a lot of news can stress you out as well by watching a lot. And you got to remember that a lot of the information that we have out there now is misinformation or disinformation. And so it's really important that we find a place that we feel that we're getting, the right news. I always recommend having at least, two or three different places or sources where I can get my news. And some of it, could be legacy media, might be one of them I might use, but I also like to use the AP or the BBC and independent news on the internet, especially with my YouTube partners who are making content and reporting really good news, accurate news. So all these things help us to get through these difficult times, and I look forward to sharing more advice and or tips to help us all, because it helps me as well. Everybody have a wonderful day, and bye-bye now.